right, folks. Good afternoon, Park Board. Let's see who we have. Hello, hello. We've got a little bit of space here, but okay. All right. We have 6 on the dais, so we have enough for votes. All right, everybody, and we have Sally there. And so, all right, I'm going to call to order the special meeting of the Spokane Park Board on Wednesday, April 16th. It is unusual for us to meet on a Wednesday. Thank you for your flexibility, but last week, being spring break, this was a better day for attendance purposes. So, let's see, Sarah, in terms of roll call, we have Jerry Sperling absent excused. We also have Hannah Kitts is no longer on the board. I know the mayor's interviewing, and Doug Kelly is absent excused, and Jonathan Bingle is absent excused. All three let me know that they would not be able to attend today. So I don't believe we have any public comment. Glad to have the people in the audience that we do. Thank you for being here. I think that's Liz and Diane both, right? So glad to have you here. And we'll move on to the consent agenda. Park Board members, we have 4 items on the consent agenda. Is there any Park Board member who would like to remove one item for discussion? Or Sally? All right. If not, I will move that the consent agenda be approved as presented. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Kevin. And all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And Sally, I think you're an aye. Yep, hands up. Opposed? All right, that passes as presented. We have no special guests today, but we do have Rich. He's a special person. Thank you for presenting the finance report, Rich.
A special person.
Very special.
I do like that.
Yes.
All right, good afternoon, Park Board. Let's pull it up here. We're going to talk some March financials. This will be pretty quick, short and sweet.
Such a pretty picture.
Thanks, Sarah.
Try to make a graph out of that.
You can make a graph out of anything.
Yeah.
All right, starting on the park side here. So looking at the graphs, you can see as far as expenses, just trending a little bit higher than the 2-year budget average. And then similar on the expense side, just a little bit higher than where we're at for a 2-year budget average. For just last month, March had a net gain of $438,000, so it was a good month. I did put in that second bullet point there when you compare year over year. We're about $400,000 behind where we were last year as far as a net gain, but a lot of that is in some timing variances. Some of that is like how we were charged for interfunds. Some of those pulled earlier than they did last year, but as a budget item, that can't really go over budget, so no concern on that. And then we did do a larger transfer. We transferred $500,000 to capital. A lot of that to help front load the Sekani Beacon Hill Phase 2 work that's being done, whereas last year we did 4 smaller transfers throughout the year to capital, so that makes those year-to-year differences look a little bit off. But year-to-date for the park side, revenues are exceeding expenses by about $1.2 million. So trending well to budget there. On the golf side, you can see the expenses. Those are a little bit lower than where we were for a 2-year budget expense average. And then revenues trending a little bit higher. So for March, we had a net gain of just over $60,000. Revenues are pretty comparable when you look at greens fees and sales. So you'll see on the next slide, total rounds played is a little bit lower, but we did have higher sales, not in the preseason sales, but the regular season full price sales. And then for year-to-date, golf is net positive about $111,000 with the facility improvement fee excluded. And then I did put a little disclosure on bottom there that we already did have a $400,000 purchase approved through Golf Committee and through Park Board for some equipment that's coming. So that does not show up here yet as an expense or counted against net income. So that should be coming in the next couple months. And then just a quick look at the rounds played for the scorecard here. Pretty flat to last year. So through March, about 7,500 rounds. So that's about 700 lower than last year. But then if you look at that bottom number, actual dollars earned, a little bit higher than last year, and that's mainly in the past sales that made up that difference. So ahead of budget as far as total revenues on the golf side. Any questions or comments on that?
No?
Easy enough. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Rich. All right, very good. So we have no special discussion items, but we do have a special action item brought to us by Garrett Jones.
Oh, we were hoping to see the other side.
You want me to?
No.
Oh, Barb, you're funny. All right, well, thank you. This is an exciting day. Here we are. What we're going to do today, Sarah, if you want to click to the next slide. Sorry, didn't know. Was I supposed to do something? No. We're here today to adopt and vote on the updated Healthy Parks, Healthy Neighborhood Program document, the levy guide. So what we passed out last month, the full program, and then also in the resolution request that City Council place the Parks levy on the November 2025 ballot. So just give you a quick recap again, if you want to go next slide, of what's changed since we were last here when we voted on the resolution in the program. We increased funding for Merkle maintenance staff. We increased funding for park rangers and equipment. We wanted to make sure that we had good distribution across all districts for full-time park rangers. We also increased our vandalism and repair and graffiti abatement. A lot through our discussions and community conversation, we wanted to make sure that we had a more incident or a more quicker response to vandalism and graffiti and have dedicated staff that are addressing that every day in our system. We also reduced construction funding for Qualchin Hills Park. A part of the partnership with Together Spokane and the school district is a part of that future elementary school in our new community park. Those costs would be absorbed and the school district would be taking on more of that cost allocation for those improvements. And we also removed the 3 fields that we had allocated for Merkle, a part of our levy improvement, a part of the partnership through Together Spokane. All the capital costs for the improvements of the expansion at Merkle would be a part of the SPS bond. And then we also added 3 lighted infield projects for City of Spokane baseball, softball fields. So this would be providing existing or additional assets to existing ball fields via lights, and then also all-weather infields to expand that capacity, expand that demand that we're seeing today, so we have a longer season of play in our community parks. Next slide, Sarah. So overall, the allocation has stayed the same of what previously the park board has approved as far as the major buckets. 53% going to that renovate and replace our aging infrastructure, 12% around the acquire and develop new parks, and then 35% of really enhancing that park user experience through better maintenance, better security, public safety upgrades. And then also what's changed too, with the partnership, when we went alone, if the school district was going alone and the Parks Department was going alone, that would have been an added cost of 31 cents per thousand for the assessed value of property tax. Now we're able through this partnership to lower that to 27 cents per thousand and now have a combination between the two, school district and Parks and Recreation, of a combination of 29 cents per thousand. Mm-hmm. So saving tax dollars by working together. Next slide. So the Park Board resolution that you see in front of you is asking the City Council for the November 4th, 2025 general election for the 27 cents per thousand of assessed property value, still a 20-year duration. And then just as an average, if you remember in our executive team, we always wanted to target around that $100 a year or less around that medium home value. So right now that's targeted at that $89 per year for that value. And then the service level increase. This is something that is important that that is actually in the council resolution around. This is an added additional service to the existing 8% that Parks and Recreation receives. So the 8% is a foundation. This is above and beyond that. So we wanted to make sure that this doesn't assume that by getting the levy, that baseline of the 8% that we receive from the general fund could be decreased or go away, because this is an added level of service on top of that 8%. And then if approved, levy revenue would account for about 26% of our parks budget. And like what we've talked about before is we're going to track that separately from our 1,400 kind of operating funds in Park and Recreation, and then also a levy budget moving forward. And then by funding this dedicated, also you're by adopting the levy program, like I mentioned before, that lists all the projects, the different areas that we're doing, the initiatives that we're promoting and investing in moving forward. Next slide. And so this is just the therefore, so by this, resolved by the Park Board to adopt the updated Healthy Parks, Healthy Neighborhoods, a part of Together Spokane, and then also be further resolved by the Park Board to recommend City Council place this multi-year levy lid lift measure at the 20 cents per thousand on the November 4th, 2025 general election. Next slide. I'm not going to read all of this, but this is now just the sample of what City Council would see of what the ballot language would look like on that. Now, we do have a little bit of time, so this you're just approving the resolution for City Council to move forward with that adoption of this language. And so we have a little bit of opportunity to tweak this language, but this is working with our bond counsel, our legal, and our financial advisors. To this point is what we have today. Next slide. So where we're at, timing, we presented as a discussion item this last Monday to Urban Experience Committee, to the entire City Council, as far as what the timeline was and the intent and the action moving forward. So we're here today for the adoption of the resolution. The school board is working on adoption of their ballot resolution in May. And then right now we're on the schedule for City Council for their adoption of the ballot resolution at the May 5th meeting, the first Monday of May, moving forward. And then a little bit later in my director's report, Fiona's going to come up and just share, again, a little bit of an update on the robust informational campaign that we're working on as far as getting the information out and educating the public on what this is. That is all I have.
All right.
Any questions?
I just wanted to make a few clarifying points. So for the average homeowner, this would amount to about a $2 per week or $8 a month increase in taxes, and it would be dedicated funds, again, to go to the park improvements as outlined, as requested by the citizens in our master plan. The 8% does not provide enough funding for us to get out and do what we need to do in the neighborhood parks, to get all of those parks usable and up to operating condition, so to speak, fixing those broken slides, et cetera. We've been wanting to do that for years. This levy is necessary for those funds to be available. The levy is separate from the bond. They are two separate votes, so I wanted to make sure that was clear. Are there any questions for Garrett?
I have a question.
Yes.
Are we going to offer like a Parks Pass at the library for families or anything? Is there ways that maybe families are paying this extra on their taxes that they could somehow like check out a pass to the park for a day or something? Do you know
So we're
if there's
working
any
on a
room
lot
for
of,
that?
two of our biggest North Stars in this is to provide infrastructure and programs that every kid, every adult, every senior, every day has an opportunity for an option within our park system or in our schools. Okay. And then the other one is around, is there value in one, is it saving me dollars for the type of infrastructure and programming that we're providing? Or do you see value in that investment? Somebody just might say, you know what, aquatics is my thing. Like in an indoor aquatic center, I want to lap swim, or I want to, have my kiddo that's in therapeutic recreation programs a part of this. And that $8 a month is that investment that I want to be a part of. So we're still working on, again, what all of those barriers are and eliminating as much as we can. But from, that type of detail to this point is not a part of this program.
Okay, I get in the weeds. Thank you.
No, you're good.
All right, so I am going to move that we adopt a resolution for the updated Neighborhood Park Improvement Levy Program and recommend City Council place this proposed levy on the November 2025 ballot. Is there a second?
A second.
Thank you, Kevin. You're our second guy today. Any further discussion, question, concern?
I had one more
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So you
clarified that the levy and the bond are separate.
Right.
So I'd like to clarify that conceivably, our levy could pass and the bond could fail, correct? Or vice versa. But I am curious about what might be different if our levy passes and the bond fails. As
So-
opposed to what, you know, what
So
what
if-
the Together Spokane is.
Yeah, so if our levy passed, we would be able to deliver of what you're approving on tonight as far as the program manual of what we're able to deliver in the Parks and Recreation assets. So projects, maintenance obligations. Now, if either of them fails, then was those 30 additional projects. So Merkle does not happen, citywide all-weather fields does not happen, indoor aquatic center does not happen. So those type of projects, or the field house at Madison Elementary with that new school does not happen. So if our levy just passes and the school bond fails, that program that you're approving today, that's what we can fulfill with what the levy obligations are that we're asking
So
for.
what we talked about with the additional park rangers and things like that, that is tied to our levy and will happen as long as our levy passes.
Yes. Now, if both pass though, then we could even get even more park
Correct.
rangers, right?
There's
would
an
quadruple.
economy of
yeah,
scale.
Yeah, there's economy of scale when we started looking at, again, school grounds becoming parks after hours on the weekends. And so that investment from the school district, then investing in park rangers, then to integrate between parks and school grounds.
Right. We get bigger bang for our buck if they
Yes.
both pass. We can still do a lot of projects on our master plan,
With the
but we
levy
need a
alone.
levy to do those, yeah. But we get the biggest bang for our buck, or the citizens do, really, if both pass, yeah. Any other questions, concerns? All right, hearing none, I will ask for the vote. Call for the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye or raise your hand. Aye. Opposed? Passes unanimously.
All right,
Thank you,
thank you
Garrett.
very much.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, we'll move on to committee reports. Kevin, Urban Forestry.
Urban Forestry did not meet this month. Our next meeting will be on April 29th at Finch Arboretum at 4:15. In the meantime, watch for announcements of the Arbor Day Festival, also at beautiful Finch Arboretum. That is basically an all-day free family event that will be coming up on April 26th.
And that's really worth going to. I've been there several times. It's a lot of booths, a lot of interesting things, things for kids, things for adults, really fun. All right, Greta, land.
Land did meet on April 2nd. We had one action item that was on the consent agenda. We had 3 discussion items. One of them was an equipment purchase that was actually on finance's agenda, so Bob will probably talk about that. And we had a request to do a mural at Grant Park on the restroom building, and that's a no-cost to Parks request, so we learned a little bit about that. And then we now have a standing agenda item on Land Committee about all the alternate use requests that come to us. So if anybody is interested in knowing what is happening with those various requests, they're free to join Land for the meeting, or they can ask me or any of the other committee members. Our next meeting is scheduled for 3:30 PM on, it says April 30th at Finch Arboretum, or via WebEx,
And you're considering changing the time of the meeting, perhaps?
perhaps. But
Perhaps
this
to
one is
4.
going to be
All
at
right.
3:30
All right.
PM.
All right, very good.
Thanks.
Okay, Sally, Recreation.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Recreation met. We do not have any action items. We did have some discussion items that I will share with you. The Carissa Ware had given us a presentation and shared with us that the request for proposal went out in January for concessionaire at the Dwight Merkle facility. And the winning bid was awarded to All-Star Concessions. They also were the winning bid for Riverfront, so it's going to be nice to have some consistency and probably some efficiencies working with them in 2 of our locations. So that's going to be nice to have that extra food when people are there. The second discussion item, the Community Center Contract and Funding Process Review. This is something that Jennifer and I have been, and the committee have been talking about for some time, as well as the board. And we have put together a small group of cross-divisional people to evaluate the 9 youth and senior centers. And we all know that that's very unique, and it's been challenging to try to figure out how to answer and I guess justify a bit of, why they get the money they get. And it's just, we've never found any good information. And the last time this was addressed was in 2013. So we're a bit overdue, and we're looking forward to getting together and trying to put some common themes together on how we are funding this so that there's no confusion in the future. And we don't know yet if it'll change or not, but we're going to take a stab at it. And we'll start meeting at the beginning of May. And we are planning to have a draft by August of this year. And the intent is that whatever changes might happen, might or might not happen, they would be effective in the calendar or the year 2027. That gives everybody plenty of time to do whatever they need to do if there are changes there. We also had some standing reports. The Recreation Quarter report Jennifer and Fiona gave, which is always great. The team continues to do an amazing job at the work that they do. And that's it. We adjourned at 3:01. It was a quick meeting this week. Our next meeting, we will not be meeting on April 30th. We will be meeting again on June 4th at 2:15.
Thank you, Sally. All right, Riverfront Park, Jerry's not here today, and the meeting was canceled, but there's always something going on at Riverfront Park, and John is here, pretending to be Jerry, to tell us all about it.
Good afternoon, Park Board. Jonathan Moog, Director of Riverfront Park. I have a presentation that will come up here shortly and tell you all about our march.
There it is. Oh, look at those falls.
There it is. I always like to start off with a beautiful picture of the month. This is a picture courtesy of James Richmond. So this picture here is representing the fall, the spring runoff, right? Every season really starts off with the spring. The river is raging. It's beautiful out there. You get the mist, you get the runoff. And just to kind of remind everyone just how much water there is 18,700 cubic feet per second going through the river right now. That's actually equivalent to filling 6 city swimming pools in 14 seconds. So that's a lot of water, about 1.9 million gallons of water going through every second. So just a lot. So next slide, please. We had a couple activities in March. One was our Leprechaun Gold Scavenger Hunt. We hid 500 3D printed gold coins throughout the park. Invited the community to come out and find them. Once they find them, they can redeem them for a free carousel or sky ride ticket. And we did have some special visitors that joined us. You can see in the picture here, our own Rich Lentz and family joined us, apparently collecting all 500 coins themselves. But Rich promised that he returned them all. Yeah. So it was a great event. It coincided with the St. Patrick's Day parade this year. So it was a busy day, rainy day in the park at the time, but it was still a great event. Next, please. All right, this slide here is for the Fan Fest block party. At the end of March, we had March Madness going on in the park with the women's Sweet 16 and Elite 8. And we also had the Pacific Northwest qualifiers happening at the podium as well. And so this Fan Fest was celebrating women in sports in Spokane, and so we collaborated with Spokane Sports to put this event on. We had interactive activities such as the girl here silk screening the T-shirt with Chris Bovey. His head's kind of cut off there in the photo. And we also had a DJ, we had other interaction events, vendors, and so forth. It was a really great event, a great day. Just last weekend, last week rather, we had a spring market presented by ICCU. We had a dog fashion show, as you can see, a little pink dress there. We had over 70
is that your
vendors. It's not my dog, not my dog. But we had over 70 vendors of food and market vendors attending. It was just another great day. A lot of good media attention for this on that day. So that's another activity. Next, please. This month, we also reopened the skate ribbon after its winter conversion. So we reopened with roller skating, scooters, pedal carts. Also, this month we had, as Sally kind of highlighted, All-Star Concessions opened up the Riverfront Cafe inside the New America Skate Ribbon and Skyride building. So that all happened too. Next, please. We also announced our fifth concert of the season, Sam Barber. If you're not familiar with Sam, he is a young up-and-coming artist in the country genre. I'm not familiar with him, but he has sold out multiple venues, and he's been on American Idol, and so we expect that he'll do very well here for us. We also have one additional show coming that we expect, so we haven't announced that one yet, and so that will bring up our expected concert total to 6 this season.
Great.
Next, please. Coming events in the near future, we have the Easter egg hunt. We work with volunteers to place about 20,000 Easter eggs throughout the park. You can see kind of the map here of where they're going and how they're split up by ages. We also have a sensory-supported Easter egg hunt in the Providence Playscape, where those in wheelchairs or have special abilities can come in and also participate in the Easter egg hunt as well. So looking forward to that coming up here in I think, this weekend. Mm-hmm. Next, please. Sip and Soar. So if you haven't heard of Sip and Soar, Sip and Soar is a new venture that we're exploring. We've fabricated tables to put in the Skyride.
Oh, fun.
And so we hope this particular venture will happen on Mother's Day. And folks can buy a ticket, drink wine, have a charcuterie board, courtesy of our partner Wanderlust, and enjoy the Skyride. We hope in the future this will expand to kind of like having a dinner, a sunset dinner on experience as a revenue-producing venture for the park. So this is a kind of a pilot program for us, and we're going to see how it goes on May 10th. Please come down and enjoy it. You can buy tickets online. Tickets are $45 a person. Comes with a drink ticket and our charcuterie board. And of course, you can always buy additional drinks on site.
Great.
And that is my update for March.
That is great. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Very well done. There's always something going on at Riverfront, so if families watching are wondering what to do, they don't have anything scheduled, look at Riverfront. There's always something to do. All right, Barb, golf.
How do I follow Jonathan Moog? I don't have like puppies and
Drinks and
drinking.
charcuterie.
Yeah, okay, well, anyway. The golf committee met, and we had a very lively discussion around the golf capital list. So I'd like to give a shout out to Nick Hammond, who's in the audience, for providing that. It was a long laundry list of thoughts and ideas, and Rich said equipment purchases are coming, so look forward to that. Indian Canyon, they're working on some forward, number 2 forward tees, some step concepts, and to make it more accessible for our guests that join us at Indian Canyon. Again, Nick Hammond, shout out to him. Big, huge welcome back to Kyle Kelly. He's working at Qualchin, so he was there, talked about Operation 36, and just the overall addition of youth and families that are enjoying golf now more than ever. So I think you'll see that in the financials in the future. And then finally, we are having our next meeting on May 6th at Finch Arboretum or via WebEx, and there could be donuts there, just saying. So join us on May 6th at 8 a.m. at Finch. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Barb. Mr. Anderson, Finance.
Finance Committee met April 8th, 3 p.m. at Finch Arboretum. We did have one action item that was approved and forwarded to the Park Board as part of the consent agenda. And since Greta said I would mention something about it, I feel I need to now, but Al Voderbergen and his staff, they had a Department of Ecology air quality grant for $460-some thousand, supplying new electrical, battery-operated equipment for park staff. Sounds like some really fun and exciting things. Al did a good presentation on it at the Finance Committee meeting, so we're looking forward to that. And they also made a statement that we have to get rid of some of our old stuff, which is nice. We can't keep it hiding around in the back rooms anymore. So,
Good.
yeah, it is good. Some of the older stuff is not in great quality, so it'll be nice. But anyway, we are getting, I think, 10 or 12 new pieces, 10 of electric battery type equipment, which is great.
Great.
Jason Connolly presented the March financials. The other person that normally does those wasn't there, so, oh, that was you, wasn't it, Rich?
Why is everybody picking on Rich today? I don't know what's going on.
We gave him one Finance Committee meeting off, and Jason did an excellent job. Park's two primary revenue-generating departments, Riverfront Park and Recreation, both had monthly and year-to-date revenue gains compared to 2024. Riverfront's monthly and year-to-date expenditures are also less than last year. Congratulations, Johns, to you and your staff. That's not easily done. After a cold February, Parks Golf enjoyed a very strong March, offsetting the earlier loss in pre-sale revenue, so they are back on track for another excellent year. Parks Fund operating expenses continue to increase, though, at a rate greater than our operating revenue. The next finance meeting will be May 6th, 3 p.m. at Finch Arboretum and via WebEx.
Thank you, Bob. All right, Development and Volunteer Committee did not meet in April. They meet every other month, and so our next meeting will be May 7th at Finch Arboretum. And with that, I'm going to segue right into the President's report. It's primarily going to be about the retreat. We are meeting May 16th, hopefully in the afternoon. We need to arrange that with some of our potential speakers, but roughly from 12 to 5. I'm hoping that with coffee and sugar provided right about 3 o'clock, maybe it'll be 12 to 4:30 if we can keep the energy going. And it'll be quick and efficient. It's primarily to address some of the questions, concerns, and comments brought up by the nominating committee process. It's, I think, almost more important than electing officers. This feedback that we get from our park board members about ways we can improve communication, clarifications that are needed. It's excellent training for new park board members, so that will be very good. Keep an eye out on your emails for some information about a request from a city council member for designating some park areas as non-public areas during certain events. That's one of those higher level policy discussions that is absolutely appropriate for Park Board to give direction on for staff. That's really what our purpose is at the 30,000 foot view level. So look for that in your emails. And with this, we're going to move right into liaisons. Doug Kelly's not here today to do Conservation Futures, but Barb Ritchie's here today for Park Foundation.
I am here. In 2025, the Spokane Parks Foundation is pleased to provide 33 grant awards countywide, 20 of them that are going to the city. So rather than listing the 20, I think I'll just go ahead and list a few that go around our city. The Ethno-Botanical Garden in Wild Horse Park. That sounds fun. Mm-hmm. Friends of the Bluff Rocket Gulch Stair Project, the Minnehaha Neighborhood Council's Community Engagement Initiative, the Northeast Youth Center Summer Camp Park Field Trips, and let's grab the Spokane Pickleball's Club Rolling Nets at Mission Park. So thank you to the Spokane Parks Foundation, and thank you for allowing me to be the liaison. They're doing some good work and passing out some cash. So
Awesome.
There we
Well,
go.
You're an excellent liaison. It's a good fit for you. All right. Jonathan Bingle's not here today from the council, so we'll move right to Garrett Jones and Fiona, I understand.
Yep, so not hearing from me anymore today. I'm going to have Fiona Dixon come up and just give you a quick recap on what we're doing on community outreach regarding the levy.
Thank you, Garrett. Hi, Park Board. And thank you to Sarah for pulling this up. As Garrett mentioned, we've had a communication plan in place for several months now, and it's a good time to share it with you. It's a growing, living plan, so as much as we feel like we have things in a fairly good state, we know that we'll be adapting. It's a long runway from here to November. And just as a reminder, this is strictly educational, informational. None of this has anything to do with persuading voters one way or another. So the goals for our campaign, and again, this plan was comprised of input from both our parks team and the school team. So it's a combined communication plan. And our joint goals are, first and foremost, a well-informed public. We want voters to know what's in it for them, how it impacts them, and why it matters so that they can make an informed decision. All of us have said many times, whether voters approve this or not is really outside of our control. If they feel like they are well-informed, then they can make a decision, then we've done our job. So our goal, and first and foremost, is to have a well-informed public. Accuracy is certainly important. It's a very large scale, as you know, mixed set of projects, varied funding models, varied timelines. It's very complex, as you know. And so our job is a heavy lift to really try and streamline that as much as possible with accuracy. And then staff and employees and volunteers such as yourself feel equipped to answer basic questions and then direct people where they can find more information, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. To support these goals, we've created these strategies. We started very early with newsroom briefings before the launch event. We started with those because we know most people still get their news from TV and print, and we wanted to make sure those newsrooms felt well equipped to be able to start to tell these stories accurately and provided them with some background information so they could get up to speed pre-launch. We have a very digital focus on our campaign with, in addition, many in-person opportunities. So I don't want anyone to ever think this is a digital-only campaign. There's still lots of in-person touch points, but we do know that people are still getting a lot of information digitally, and we want to meet that need. Quick response to misinformation. It's so easy for potentially like a new reporter to get a number wrong, and it's our job to jump in and quickly correct that as much as we can, to correct some of those misinformation pieces as they arrive on social media. And then, as we mentioned, theme storytelling. So March to October, early November is a really long time to keep this relevant. But at the same time, it's a great challenge because we have so many stories to tell. 200 plus projects. We're blessed to have this many months to tell this story, but it does need to be a coordinated approach. So we'll talk a little bit more about how we're tackling that. We're leveraging all the tools we can, we hope, to reach a wide audience, not just once, but multiple times, and then varied voices to represent our broad community. Garrett and Adam and a few of us can get up and talk all day long, but we want people to voice, from the community, to voice why this matters to them. So for our tactics or our tools, the website, there's actually two websites. So there's the Together Spokane that our team spent a great amount of time building. I think they're so comprehensive. I'm really, really excited about that. There's also SpokaneParks.org/levy, and that has been live for a couple of years now because of all the endeavors that you know too well. But that website is where people can go if they are only interested in information about the parks. So to Jennifer's point earlier, 2 ballot initiatives, 1 vision, people need clarity about what each one is. So the Together Spokane does a great job of talking about the big vision, the joint projects, those 30 bonus projects, but SpokaneParks.org/levy is solely for people that want to just boil down in great detail what the Parks Levy does. We're utilizing earned media, and I've got an asterisk because we're going to talk about that a little bit more. Social media is obviously a huge tool, both organic and paid. Videos and broadcast. A big shout out to our Cable 5 team, and I'll talk about them more in a moment, but we're so lucky to have them as a storytelling tool. Presentations, webinars, coffee and chats, again, lots of in-person opportunities. That big booklet that all of you have that breaks down the details of the levy. We've got one-sheets, we've got FAQs, we've got a little business card. I was hoping they were ready to give them to you today, but little business cards that you can keep on hand to pass out with the QR code to the website. Lots of maps so people can figure out what's happening near them. E-newsletters, blogs. We did a couple of ads in our activity guide that went out. Thanks to Jen and her team for being so accommodating with that. Utility bill inserts, mailers, banners. We're so lucky between schools and parks. You hear Garrett and Adam talk about this a lot. We're tremendous property managers for community assets and land. So we have so much space to be able to put up banners around our park system. We did this for our master plan with great luck too. So you'll see banners as soon as both groups are as soon as we know for sure we're on the ballot, you'll start to really see that. We'll have a few up for Bloomsday, but lots of banners, posters, flyers, reader boards. Every school, of course, has a reader board. So just so many eyes that we can expose these messages to. Volunteer and employee toolkits that will have a lot of these kind of FAQ pieces ready for you to just have on hand. We'll have booths. A big one is coming up. Bloomsday has generously offered to give us a large booth at their packet pickups. So Friday and Saturday of Bloomsday, we'll get to see what they estimate about 30,000 people with a Together Spokane booth. And then DH has been great at just helping us. We write the messages and they just read through them and help give us some support, and have been great at really helping us come up with some of those keywords. Please feel free to jump in too. One last slide. I wanted to focus on the theme calendar. So SPS and I sat down and we wrote out all the key topics and we calendared them out so that every 2 weeks we can roll out a theme. And hopefully you've seen some of these. These themes are synced across channels, so it includes a media pitch to try and get some earned media on that topic. And then you'll see the same thing on social, blog posts, web, video. So again, just these themes that become quite in-depth on what each of these different topics are. So far you saw the announcement event, which got great media coverage. We jumped pretty quickly into the P&Q tie-in, so trying to connect, obviously media like that, relevant, timely tie-in. So with the P&Q weekend, we talked about the Madison Franklin Recreation Center, because the P&Q is generously donating courts, right, to that rec center, and that would not be, so much of that rec center would not be possible without the P&Q's partnership. And so it was a great storytelling opportunity. We had all TV and press and newspapers there. The all-weather fields at our high school feeder patterns, that was a good story to talk about right as spring sports were starting for schools. Again, great media coverage. Restrooms are they were on the front page of the paper on Sunday. And
And so is Garrett.
yeah.
Restrooms are better.
So it's such a great storytelling tool. We know, and from the master plan feedback, restrooms are so important. And it was a good time to talk about them because the weather's nice, people are starting to get in our parks, and this is when we start to hear those complaints. Why aren't your restrooms open? So we wanted to really jump in and hit that message at an important time. And then this week, just yesterday, we did the Merkel expansion. So you saw some TV press coverage for that Merkel expansion as well. So every 2 weeks, you'll just see a cadence march all the way through October of our themed calendar. And we're happy to share more details with that for those who are interested. And again, Cable 5 is at these, and so we're capturing at the same time we're doing the earned media, we're capturing video for ourselves to be able to use to package these stories to reuse as news segments of our own as well. Final slide. I think that was it, right? Yep, just a reminder of the map. Are there any questions we can answer about the communication plan? Is this growing living document?
You guys are doing an amazing job.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
team
really
effort.
amazing.
We've got a great team.
And Greta, you'd asked about what would happen if just the levy passed but not the bond. All those little dots. So the 200 projects. So again, tying all the way back to the master plan and what 5,103 people asked us to do in our parks. So this is public-driven. And we are very appreciative of all the collating that you have done, bringing all this information together, you and your team.
It's a great team, and there's so many great stories to tell. We're looking forward to doing that. Thank you.
Super. Anything else?
No, that's great. Thank you,
All
Fiona.
right. Well, Park Board, just a reminder, our next Park Board meeting is not a month away. It's only 3 weeks away. May 8th. It's coming up fast. Seems like April's flying by. And then a week later, our Park Board retreat. So if there's nothing else, I will close the meeting at 4:14. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sally.
Nice work.
Thank you.